He has apologized. Donald said some things that should not be said. But I know how boys are. And in the locker room, in the fraternity, a lot of you guys have used that same sort of language. I've often even heard females refer to their private parts in those slang, disgusting terms. There was a JED rule not long ago called vagina monologue. In the vagina monologues, women speak of their private parts in a dirty way, as Mr. Trump should not have done.
Are you with him?
He probably... Here we go again. Yeah. I'm exercising my First Amendment rights representing evangelicals for Donald J. Trump. Yes. And a lot of Democrats don't like that. There are a lot of Hillary people out here that don't like that. But this is a campaign going on, and you need to vote for Donald J. Trump, and we'll have freedom of speech. We'll have the right to bear arms again. Yes, I hope none of you are doing any of these sins on this side. These are sins that can lead someone to hell. And you don't want to end up in hell. We want you to end up in heaven. Now, I'm afraid that Donald has even committed some of these sins. But he's apologized. Now, whether he's gotten right with God, I'm not so sure. I'll have to admit some of these things. But I got born again. I got saved. And you can be saved from your sins. Vote for Donald J. Trump. He'll let Americans keep their guns again. Hillary will want to take them away. Donald J. Trump will lower taxes. Now, I know a lot of you aren't too concerned about paying taxes if I don't have an income. You're just playing around here in college. I know a lot of you are not really come here to get an education. You come here to party. Well, there might be some serious students here. Pence will go to church for Trump. Pence will pray for Trump. Matter of fact, Pence will be praying for all you people. I don't know how much of a prayer life that Donald has, but we evangelicals will be praying for him. Jesus will deliver you from your sins. Jesus will give you life everlasting. And this life, hey, how many saw the debate last night?
When I walked out.
You know, Hillary had a fly on her nose. You know where flies like to land. That should tell you something. The fly stayed away from the Donald. He's making a comeback. Yes, he did wrong. He said the wrong things. I can't excuse that. I'm a minister. But he has apologized. So you girls want to forgive him and, dress modestly. Women need to dress modestly so you don't get men thinking about sex. These guys like Trump see girls without clothes on and they get the bad thoughts. And next thing you know, they're saying bad things. And you girls could help out a lot if you were dressed very modestly, ladylike. That would help considerably. Not that that excuses, there's no excuse for his talk. But let's face it, a lot of you boys have talked that way in the locker room. A lot of you boys have talked that way in the dorm. A lot of you boys have talked that way down at the bar about women when you get a few beers in you. Now, Trump doesn't drink at all. And Trump doesn't smoke. And Trump doesn't take drugs like many college students do. And you have a very self-righteous attitude. A lot of you are having, I understand, sex outside of marriage. So you're not in a place where you can judge Donald J. Trump. Now hopefully some of you are still virgins. And for those of you who have lost your virginity, the good news is, anybody out here that's voting for Donald J. Trump besides me?
You don't have my permission to film me.
You all
You don't have my permission to film me.
Socialists?
This is a free speech area.
You
So
can't
you
show my
will
face.
be filmed.
You cannot show my face.
She has her rights too.
Jesus
Cannot
will
show my
deliver
face
you
if
from your
publicize
sins
this. You can blur my face
and
out.
set you free
This
and give
is
you
a
life,
free speech
joy,
area. I
and
can
peace
film
in the
it,
Holy
just
Spirit.
like you were filming it.
There is only one way to God, and that's through His Son, Jesus. He's a Christian. Some minister says he's prayed to receive Christ. I don't know about that. We'll wait and see. I hope that's true, that he's a new man. But as he's traveled the United States, he's been very, very humble over the last few months. How much everybody loves him. And he realizes he has not perhaps lived up to our expectations for him. But he's going to be changing his ways. And the Clintons have a very, very bad record over the last 30 years. A very, very poor record. Bill Clinton in the Oval Office did some very nasty and naughty things. Jesus will deliver you from your sins. He will set you free. He will give you life everlasting. And this life is in the Son. Peace, yes.
What was that about Hillary?
Hillary has said that she'll have half her cabinet made up of women.
Oh no!
Probably one of them will be that Pocahontas woman from Massachusetts. You know, she claimed to be an Indian, and really she's not Indian at all. She's a white person, and trying to pass herself off as a squaw, a red woman. And that's Hillary and Pocahontas, I guess, are like that. She'll probably want to serve as Secretary of State or something. We don't want any of that. Jesus will deliver you from your sins. If you've used dirty language, oh, well, we finally got her engaged. Yes. Yeah, now this is the way a woman should do. Stand up for herself. You don't have to call the police. Women today can speak for themselves. Yes. I'm a wise man because I'm voting for Donald J. Trump. He's the smart one. He built Trump Towers. What's Hillary ever built? Nothing that I know of. J. Trump, he has never smoked. He has never drank alcoholic beverages. How many of you can say that? And I'm sure a lot of you have cussed. And even some women use crude terms to talk about their private parts. They made a movie called The Vagina Monologues. And in the vagina monologues, women talk in very lewd and gross and vulgar terms about their private parts. I won't use these terms. Trump did use them. He was wrong in doing that, I'll have to admit. But we evangelicals are not going to forsake our man, Donald J. Trump, for President of the United States. And you know, he's been very transparent.
She's leaving.
And don't we want a
Protester is
transparent
leaving.
presidency? I mean, we've all seen Donald J. Trump's wife naked. Have we seen Hillary naked? No. Thank God, no, we have not. It would probably sicken us all. But Donald J. Trump is very transparent. And we consider that an asset today. Perhaps a little too transparent, I'll have to admit. Yes, that's too transparent, but he probably got a little bit carried away over the beauty of his wife and wanted everyone to see it. He's matured since then. He was only 59 years old when he said these dirty things. He's 70 now. He's closer to my age. He's undoubtedly matured. He's ready for the White House. Hillary will never be ready. She's crooked. If Donald J. Trump is elected president, Hillary will be in jail, where she belongs, over the last 30 years, probably. So, I'm willing to debate. Anyone who wants to represent Hillary over Trump, I'm willing to debate. Who do you think won the debate last night? We'll give Hillary the first debate. But Trump got one on his part last night, and Pence won the debate with that. Well, he's apologized. Oh yeah. As you see it, put out a video. He admitted it was wrong. He admitted it was disgusting. He hated himself for using that. But that's not the real Donald J. Trump.
You know what? I'm from New York. Right? Donald J. Trump is from New York. He's exactly what you see.
All right, now if you ever used any of that language, be honest. You know, the video using vulgar terms and talking about women's private parts.
Yes, but do you want a president of the United States, someone that you...
Well, we already had Bill Clinton, LBJ. He was very vulgar. Yeah, he won't be the first one. You know, Nixon said some bad words too. And Kennedy, my goodness, Kennedy was one of the worst. And he's practically worshipped today by Democrats. No, Pence, but Pence is he'll be a heartbeat away from the presidency. Not that we want Donald J. Trump to die. Oh no, we'll be praying for him. But if something should happen, what if something should happen to Hillary? Hillary is low energy, very low energy. She has bad judgment. A lot of you probably voted for, who is that guy, that socialist that ran for office? I forget his name already. Anyway.
Bernie.
Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders said Hillary has very, very poor judgment. And I believe it's true. Donald J. Trump will protect the church. He'll protect Christianity. You Muslims won't have the influence, granted, you got with Clinton or Obama. There'll be more Christians, more evangelicals advising the president.